been 15 years since the L word broke barriers.
Now we've got the cast, Jennifer, Alicia, and Kate, here with us. The L word Generation Q. This is a big deal. How does it feel to be back? We ask this question all the time, but did it feel like it was one of those moments where it was like, okay, we got the rust off, we're going, or did it take a little bit to get back in the rhythm?
It was like a homecoming in some ways.
Yeah.
It took
10 years to get it to go.
But I also think it took like getting through the first scene of the first episode together, where we were able to, you know, dust each other off and say, okay, all right.
We were all kind of doing our shtick. Like she does the Shane thing, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We all have a thing. You know
No,
what I mean?
what was it?
She does the Alice thing, which is like, you know,
But it's interesting to come back almost a decade later with the content. How much has changed?
Oh, God, everything's changed.
I mean,
Right. When we went off the air, there was no same-sex marriage, right? And now we have a whole generation that refuses to be categorized in terms of gender or sexual orientation, has completely changed, you know, language. You know, we have to rethink pronouns, which is pretty exciting. And, you know, there's a whole different conversation happening.
One of the things I think the L word did the first time was it provided people who were unaware also a history, right? A kind of a deepening of the story and where the things that people went through to get to this point. One of the, I think, big things for people now is that they have no idea why they can walk down a pride parade wrapped in a flag and glitter.
Preach.
Right? They have no idea.
Yeah.
Is that something that you're going to be tackling in this show? Is it something that's a part of the DNA of this show also?
I think the original show, that is the DNA of, because that was the pioneer.
Yeah, just seeing lesbians together talking about regular things that straight people talk about, I think that was like mind-bending for people. Like, wait, they talk about the same things and they dress well, and it's like, yeah, we're the same. You know, we're all the same.
And now the new iteration has like a whole another aspect of where it's more inclusive and more diverse, and you can see an Afro-Latina character doing her hair in the morning with the toothbrush, just, you know, casually laying down her. Yeah, getting the edges.
You got to get them edges
You're teaching me on the edges. I'm not talking about your hair would really come all the way down here. It was a whole thing I learned.
Oh yeah, I got a swoop to the side. You're not careful.
Yeah, he's got a toothbrush in his back pocket.
How would you describe the show? Because a friend of ours was at the premiere and just said it is incredible, because we're missing the main thing. It is a fun show.
Yeah,
A very
it's really
specific
joyful
description we can't repeat on TV.
Yes, but how would y'all describe it? But it was
describe it?
flattering.
Oh, good.
It is fun. It's light. It's entertaining. It's
aspirational too. Yeah.
A fun romp. But
it's a fun. I think a fun romp is a good description.
And we got to shoot the show in Los Angeles this time, like before we shot in Vancouver, so we were always hiding like the snow-capped mountains and the pine trees. But like, now you get to see the landscape of Los Angeles, and it's just, it feels different and
the city
fresh.
is part of the
we
show.
can actually utilizing those locations that we faked so long ago.
I feel like the way the show ended the first time,
people weren't happy.
There were some people who were like, whoa, why is this where we had to go?
Right.
We weren't so happy either.
Right?
Frankly,
And the creator didn't like it. She was like,
No, like, you know,
looking back,
to her credit, she owned it and said, I wouldn't do it again.
And that this might be kind of a course correction in some ways, that this might be like another shot, another chance at honoring that initial group, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. How would you? I don't think it's a course correction, because I don't necessarily look back and say we did things incorrectly.
Yeah.
I think it was the first time for a lot of things, and we're really proud of what it was. I think this is just tackling new issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have a new showrunner who's writing to her passions, and, you know, so we get to explore new territory.
And the new generation that's a part of it.
Yeah.
How fun is that to work with them, to tell their stories? Again, how y'all paved the way and how they identify with things. It seems a little easier. Everything's easier.
Well, what's interesting is that a lot of them watched the original show, and so now they get to be part of this legacy, or these sets of stories, and then they're inspiring other people. It's really exciting to watch.
It's cool to be. And this is going to sound ridiculous, I know, but
I love when you
it's just like, what a time to be alive.
Right.
I know that there's a lot of darkness out there, there's a lot of hate out there, but there is still such bright light.
Yes.
To be a part of something that is affecting is a really, really cool thing.
Yeah, which y'all are doing. Well, we're so excited.
Yeah.
We're dialing into the wild romp. It's great to see all of you, and welcome back. We're so excited.
Check out the L Word Generation Q on Showtime starting December 8th.